Hello, gaming nerds. Welcome back to Midnight Gaming with Mystic Nightmare. It is midnight. We are back on Subnautica. I promised you guys a Stalker video, and I'm going to give you a Stalker video. Now, let's go ahead and talk about Stalkers a little bit. And this isn't going to be a very long video, so don't worry about, it being a very long video. Anyway, let's talk about Stalkers. Basically, when Stalkers spawn, you get one of two scenarios. One, you get multiple Stalkers that spawn. Or you get a single stalker that spawns, and the single stalker that spawns has what I call a nesting area. And basically what the nesting area is when you drop a piece of metal, they'll pick up the metal and they'll take it back to a certain area, and when they take it back to their area, that's what I consider their nesting area. Now, if you have multiple stalkers that spawn, sometimes they'll share the same nesting area. So when they take back the metal to this nesting area, they'll drop it in the exact same spot. Other times it'll be separate spots. Basically, they'll be close together, but they will be separate spots. Now, if you drop two pieces of metal and these two stalkers come and get it, now watch. Oh, he's got metal, so he's going to take it back to his nesting area, and he's going to drop it. So there's his nesting area right there. Oh, there's three stalkers down here. Okay, so basically, this is a situation where there's multiple nests. As you can see, they're fighting over the metal. And this one that's got the metal down here right now, he's taking it over to his nest, which is way over here. Now, this is actually something new that I figured out the other night. And basically, what it is when you've got one that's dropping their metal into one area, the other ones will come over and steal it and drop it into theirs. So every time that they pick it up, you have a chance of getting a Stalker Tooth. This actually works pretty well. The more stalkers you have, the more teeth you get. Basically, the idea that I do is I drop one piece of metal, I watch the stalker come pick it up, I follow it back to its nesting area, I wait till it drops it, I pick it back up, and then I go and I start dropping multiple pieces of metal. That way I can just sit there and wait for them to come grab the metal, and then every time they grab it, I get a chance of getting a Stalker Tooth. Then I go back over to their nest, and once I get to their nest, I take all of my metal back and I go back to the same area and I drop it again. Now, we have a lot of stalkers here, so this could be a little bit dangerous. And another thing that's kind of cool is when you feed a stalker peepers, they're nice to you for a little while, right? They're friendly with you. It's kind of the same thing with metal. If you drop a bunch of metal into an area, the stalkers won't attack you for a little while. I don't know why it is. I don't know if it's actually built in or not, or what's going on with that, but I'm going to come down here, and I'm going to drop 5 pieces of metal. And I'm just going to sit here right in the middle of them, and I'm going to wait. And as you can tell, I started a new game to do this. I've been having a little bit of a trouble with our save. I've been having a little trouble with our save game, so I'm trying to fix our save game and at the same time do videos. So I had to start a new game. Okay, see, there's one just dropped. He just dropped a Stalker Tooth right there. Now, yes, I do. If you guys look around, I am seeing the other Stalker Teeth that are around here, but I'm only picking up the ones that are being dropped by the metal. Now, as you can see, I am still down here, and they are not attacking me. And yes, there's a ton of Stalker Teeth down here, but I have. There's a ton of Stalker Teeth down here, but I actually haven't picked any of them up. I'm only going to pick up the pieces that, if I don't drown, I'm only going to pick up the pieces that they're dropping. Let's do this. We've got one Stalker Tooth that they drop, I know for sure, so we'll pick up the ones that are already on the ground. I probably should have done this first. So there's 2. We'll also pick up the metal that they've already been collecting. I want to give you guys a really good benchmark to see, how well this actually works. Okay, is that it? Nope, they just dropped. See, there's another one that just dropped one. and he's a little bit mad at me right now. Come on, get up there before you drown. Okay, so now we've got most of it. I think there's only 2 that they drop, so we'll only count 2 of these. And in fact, I'm going to come over here and I'm going to drop the other Stalker Teeth because I've only seen them. Okay, we're good. Okay, so now let's see. Is there any more metal on the ground that I can't see? Okay, there's not. Okay, so let's drop 4 more. Oh, there's another one that they just dropped down there. Okay, so this guy picked him up, and I'm only going to pick up, see, he dropped one right here. And there's another one that was dropped right here. I'm just going to sit right here, and watch them just steal from each other here. Okay, there's another one that was just dropped. Okay, so we've been doing this for 3 minutes. And as you saw before, I picked up all the other Stalker Teeth that are around and I moved them out of the way, the ones that were already there. So far, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we've gotten 5 in 3 minutes. There's still a ton of metal these guys can pick up down here. And of course, the more stalkers you have, the faster it goes. The less stalkers you have, the slower it goes. But the fact of the matter is, it's still pretty quick. There's another one that they just dropped. One, two, three, four, five, 6. So there's 6 of them now in under 4 minutes. And it's getting dark, so I don't think I'm going to be able to record very much more, but because I don't have any flashlights. But like I said, I've been having a little bit of problems with our save game. It's been really laggy, really glitching out, and I've been trying to fix it somehow. I don't know exactly what to do, but so yeah, so there you guys go. I mean, that's basically all we're doing is we're just dropping a bunch of metal in the middle of a bunch of stalkers, and then when they come and pick it up, we pick up the teeth that, you know, but instead of you having to follow stalkers around. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I have people say, oh, well, you can go ahead and have the stalkers attack your sea moth, and then they'll drop a tooth. I'm sorry, out of all of the times I've done a playthrough in this game, I have never once, not once, have had a stalker drop a tooth when attacking my sea moth. Not once, ever. Or they say, well, you can just follow stalkers around and you can just, you know, wait till they grab metal. Well, why would you wait till they grab metal when you can bring the metal to them? So it's just, you know, and then this way of doing it as well is also nice because you don't have to follow them around. You don't have to waste all of your battery power on your sea moth. You don't have to waste battery power on your sea glide. You can just sit there and watch these guys pick this stuff up, and just you can grab all the teeth that just drop. I mean, it's just, why would you want to do it any other way? It's very efficient. It's very fast. So I mean, why would you even want to? So let's go ahead and drop a bunch more. They're sitting there fighting over one piece, and it's ridiculous. So let's just go ahead and drop a bunch more. I hope you guys can see. I don't have a flashlight or anything, but
emergency. 10 seconds of oxygen remaining.
it sucks having low oxygen and having to start this over just to do this demonstration for you guys. Did they drop any more? Looks like they're starting to steal from each other again. Oh, you guys are gonna come get down? See, they just dropped another one. Is that another one down there too? No, just a shadow. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've got 7 total, and we've been doing it for under 7 minutes at this point. So it really, really does work really well. You know, I've tested this out a bunch of times because it technically wasn't even testing. It was just me getting Stalker Teeth. Scoobs has tested this out, and he says it works really, really well too. He's got a lot of Stalker Teeth in a very small amount of time, or short amount of time, I should say. And it just does. It works really, really well. So, I mean, you know, I see a lot of people on forums saying, "Oh, I've been looking for a Stalker Tooth for 4 hours," or "Oh, I've been, you know, there's no Stalker Teeth. Stalker Teeth aren't dropping," and you used to be able to kill stalkers, and that's how they would get you would get Stalker Teeth, and you don't have to do that anymore. And so yeah, I just heard nothing but complaining on the forums, and it's just like, really, guys? I mean, it's kind of easy. Bring the metal to them, and don't have to worry about swimming around all over the place. But yeah, it works really, really well. So, you know, if you guys learned something awesome, if you already knew about it, then you rock. If you liked the video, hit the like button. If you didn't, don't hit the like button, but at the very least, subscribe. That way, maybe if you guys can make some comments or whatever, I can, you know, change some stuff up and make some different videos for you guys. Thanks for coming to the channel. Thanks for hanging out. Keep gaming. Keep doing it midnight. Have a blast. We'll see you guys in the next episode. Take care.
They are